I have no desire to tell you stuff that you don't need or want to know. Hey, this is Eric Rush from Rush Rack Inspections. I've dubbed myself as the Rackspert. I am coming at you with another video for you to have something a little think about here. Your doctor does not tell you everything that he is thinking when you go to see him. I know that you think you might want him to, but if he told you everything about everything that he knows about everything, you'd be there for the day. Your doctor's visit would cost you $1,000, and you probably wouldn't remember the parts of the conversation that you really needed to know. So he's going to focus in on the key things that you really need to know in order for you to do your part to help progress the efforts of the team's efforts, right? Okay. So, kind of like the way I do inspections. So, when I go in to do an inspection, I have a SOS, safer operating storage list that I store separately while I'm on site. Before I leave the building, I get with one of the rack owners, safety champions, and actually walk the building. And in a lot of situations, we actually have those hazards disarmed, if you will, before I even leave the building. That's a number 5 or a level 5 in my reports. A number 4 is repaired on the short list. This is stuff that has enough damage that it is a significant hazard that it should be addressed immediately. A number 3 is going to be more of a, yep, it's got significant damage, but it doesn't have imminent danger. Let's go ahead and get this improved so that we've got a safer system. A number 2 is going to be more than cosmetic or more than minor damage. If you've got the money, it's still a good idea to do it, but few people ever do. A number 1 is minor damage, but still outside of the guidelines that the Rack Manufacturers Institute asks you to or suggests that you repair. If the world had more money than they knew what to do with, though I know that the world would love to get to this level, I've had people ask about getting their rack recertified. That is the only way that somebody can get a recertification for their racking is if they're willing to repair every single thing and bring the system back to its original installation quality level, because engineers can't guess how much weight a piece of damaged rack will hold up. I've talked to a whole bunch of them, and nobody is willing to stand behind a guesstimate about what your rack will hold up. Very, very few people ever get to this point. If you can create an environment where people can see and understand what they need to know as far as what is truly dangerous immediately, what they should repair in the short list, what should be on the 3 to 6 month list, you have created an environment way safer than most. And it's going to be a place that your HR people can use as a example of a quality workplace. And that's all we're really after in the end, I think, is a safer environment where you can invite your friends and family if you want to come and work with you. And you know that they're going to be able to go home at night with all the pieces and parts that they showed up with in the morning. So if this is what you're looking for, I know a guy, got about 35 years of experience, has done quality control on thousands of installations. The guy happens to be me. So in this video, there is a QR code. You can just use your phone to get on my schedule. Phone number is 616-291-7205. I know that with the way I'm recording this video, I'm kind of covering it up here. Let me look at, there we go. Let me get out of the way for you there a second. There's my email. There's my phone number. Look me up. Let's partner up to create some safer work environments so that the people that are getting the packages out to the rest of the world can keep doing it and stay safe. And I do partner with typically with distributors. And part of the reason why I have started adding information to my inspection report is so that distributors can actually quote the replacement components without having to make another trip to the job site. And their labor resource, even if it might be me, can also quote the repair component or repair labor, improvement labor. I want to drop one other little thought on you here too, if you've stuck with me all the way to the end. One of the things I've started doing is going in and installing lock pins in systems so that the beams are at least all locked in place. There have been numerous times where I would have been better off just showing up with a couple thousand pins and installing them all versus even screwing around putting them in a report. So I can actually install a lock pin faster if you have a scissors lift for me to use. Then I can take a picture of it and then go back to my office and put it in a report for you to look at it and think about it and then get the pins and then get them installed and blah, blah, blah. So if you really are just looking to get things fixed expeditiously, look me up. We'll come up with a price for me to be able to just come in and install the lock pins, then do an inspection of the bent up stuff that really needs to be repaired and save a lot of busyness on getting lock pins installed in your system. I look forward to talking to you soon and create a safer environment for you, me, and everybody we know. Have a great day.